I am searching for the perfect camera angle, and I've decided maybe it will be good on my desk chair in front of my books. It is as low as it will go. It also makes squeaking noises, so please ignore that. Also, please ignore any signs of the second chins that I may have, any third ones that may appear, and just any awkward, unflattering angles. I am here today to do a book haul. This is going to be a massive book haul, mainly because, well, I went a little crazy buying books. So yes, very excited to start this, and I'm going to try and do this as quickly as possible. So yes, let's get started. The first 3 books are books I got sent from Quirk Publishing, and yeah, I've heard a lot of, I've seen a lot of YouTubers haul these, and they've been sent them for review, and well, yeah, and Quirk contacted me and they were like, well, we have this series, I would love it if you could review it, and I was like, sure. So yes, very, very excited about that. The first book is Professor Gargoyle by, what's the name? Charles Gilman, and this is the first book in the Lovecraft Middle School series. And I have not read a whole lot of middle grade books, mainly because they're not usually stuff I read, but these look really, really fun and interesting, and they're really short, and they're really cute, and they have this awesome covers. So yeah, book 1. They also sent me book 2, which is The Sliver Sisters, and yep, very excited about this. This has also got the holographic covers. Lastly, they sent me the 3rd one, Teacher's Pest, and I don't think this one is being released for a little while yet, but I'm very, very excited to start these. I'm sure I'm just going to whiz through them, and this one's cool as well. It's got the holographic covers. So yeah, very, very excited about those. So thank you to Quirk Publishing for sending me those. I'm very, very excited to start with. Moving on to books that I got this week. I went a little crazy, but it's just the way it is, I'm afraid. They were all very cheap books. I didn't pay more than like £4 for each of them, so yes, very, very excited about them. The first book is You Don't Have to Say You Love Me by Sarah Manning. Is it Sarah? Sarah Manning? I'm not sure if that's how you say it. Yes, I've been wanting this book for months and months, and I only now getting around to purchasing it. And it's a big book. I'm guessing it's either an adult or a new adult novel, because it's definitely not YA. Anyway, it says, sweet, bookish Neve Slater always plays by the rules. And the rule is that good-natured fat girls like her don't get guys like gorgeous William, heir to Neve's heart since university. But William's been in LA for 3 years, and Neve's been slimming down and reinventing herself so that when he returns, he'll fall head over heels in love with the new, improved her. I think this looks really, really good and sweet and interesting, and yes, I'm very, very excited about this. So yes, and it has a really pretty cover. The next book I got is Between by Jessica Warman, and this is the UK cover, and I believe that the US and the hardback cover is actually a picture of a girl on a swing with her head down. And I really like that cover because I featured it in my Friday finds. It's just I found this one really cheap, and I actually really do like this cover. It's really, really pretty and everything like that. So I'm not going to read you the back because it's too long, but I thought it'd be really interesting, and I'm really excited to finally have this in my collection, and it's really, really pretty, like I said. The next book is a book everyone's been talking about recently. Everyone has been getting it because it's recently been released. I'm not sure what the release date exactly is, so I'm not going to say. But it is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. And I got sent this as an e-galley a few months back, but I hadn't had time to actually read it and review it, and I was quite disappointed because I've been excited about it. And then I saw it in Asda for like £3.85, and I was like, score, I need to get that. And yeah, it's just a really, really popular book at the moment, and it looks really good, and I believe it could be about aliens, but it's about some sort of end of the world. It says the first wave took out 500,000 people. The second wave put that number to shame. The third wave lasted a little longer, 12 weeks, 4 billion dead. The fourth wave, you can't trust that people are still people. And the fifth wave, no one knows, but it's coming. And I think this looks really, really good, and I really can't wait to start it. And yeah, and the cover is really, really cool, so I had to just pick it up, seeing as it was such a good price. The next book is also a book that people have been talking about all over YouTube for ages because it's just such a popular book, and I believe the second book is being released on NetGalley at the moment because I got an email about it. But it is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And this is not usually a type of book that I would usually read, but it looks so good and so many people have said it's amazing that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it. And I believe it's about assassins, and it's set back in time. Is it set back in time? I honestly don't have a clue, but the cover is really cool, and like I said, the sequel is being released sometime this year, I think, and I think it's called Crown of Midnight or something. But I'm very, very excited to finally start this. So yeah, next book is another one I've been wanting for ages, and I've been wanting it since before it was released, and it is Through to You by Emily Hainsworth, and this was from my Waiting on Wednesday post on my blog one week, and yeah, I've just been really excited about it. It's a much smaller book than I anticipated. I think it's only something like 250 pages, which is really kind of tiny, but yeah, it has a really pretty cover, and I love the typography. And it says, Viv is the love of Camden's life. Viv is the only person who's ever truly cared for him. Viv makes Camden's life better. Viv is dead. But what if, in another world, Viv's death never happened? What if Camden had a choice about letting Viv go, or being with a different version of her forever? What if finding the love you thought you'd lost meant giving up everything you've ever known? Would it be worth the risk? And I'm pretty sure this is to do with a parallel world, universe and all that jazz. And yes, very, very, very excited about this. The next book I got is actually another one that I wouldn't usually read, and it is Graceling by Christine Couture. And this is a really big edition. I think it's like the size of a hardback, but it's a paperback book, and I didn't know that when I bought it. But I got it for £1.50 and I don't really mind. And this is part of a trilogy, I think. Yes, I think it's a trilogy. And I'm very excited to start it. I've just heard so many great things about this series, and I never thought it would be something that I'd be interested in, but I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give it a go and see if I like it, because if not, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, I'll just read you a little bit off the back, and it says, in a world where people born with an exceptional skill, known as grace, are both feared and exploited, Katha carries the burden of a skill even she despises, the grace of killing. And I think this looks really, really good, and very excited to start it. Although if I do like the trilogy, I'm going to have to find the rest of them even in hardback, or the same size as this, otherwise they're just going to look ridiculous. The final two books I got are hardback books, and I'm very excited about them, and yeah, I'll just get on and read it. And the first one is 34 Pieces of You by Carmen Rodriguez, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. This is a really, really cool cover, and on the back it has like notes on paper, and it says, I am invisible, I do not exist. I feel like there are so many things I can't tell you. I never meant to hurt you. Did you mean to hurt me? I don't believe you when you say you hold my hand and say you never want to let me go. Can't you tell how I feel by the way I touch you? And I'm pretty sure this is about a girl who commits suicide and the aftermath of her friends when they left to pick up the pieces and everything like that. So yes, it sounds really good. I've been wanting it for ages, and I finally got myself a copy. So yes, very, very excited about it. The last book I got is one that I had to buy from America, but oh well, I think I got it for like £3, and it was from Amazon, but it was a seller in the US that I've been using quite a bit, and I think it's called Closeout. Better World Books it was called. And it is The Catastrophic History of You and Me by Jess Rosenberg. And this is about a girl whose heart breaks, literally, and I think she dies of a broken heart. And she's stuck in between worlds and everything. And it says, dying of a broken heart is just the beginning. Welcome to forever. And I think this is really cool. And I was going to get the paperback copy, but I wasn't so keen on the cover, so I thought I'd just pick up the US hardback. And it's really, really pretty. So yeah. So, those are the books that I got this week. I am very sorry that my voice seems to have got a bit hoarser as I've been recording this. I think I'm coming down with a cold, so please ignore that weirdness. Yeah. If you like this new position of where I am kind of angled and me being a bit higher up and everything, please do let me know, and also let me know what books you got this week in the comments. Happy reading. Bye!